Hello and welcome to ILTV's Evening Update. I'm Aaron Porras here with the latest news from Israel. Officials at Trinity College in Dublin issued an apology yesterday after an event that was supposed to take place involving Israeli Ambassador Zev Boker was cancelled after protesters from inside and outside the university threatened to disrupt the event. The university issued a statement saying it regards what happens as an unacceptable attack on free speech. Patrick Prendergast, Trinity's provost, criticized the protesters, saying, quote, "This was most unfortunate and represents the antithesis of what Trinity stands for. Universities should be able to facilitate the exchange of ideas. The protesters have violated that fundamental belief," end quote. The BDS campus group Students for a Just Palestine held an hour-long protest prior to the event, standing outside the lecture hall with signs and Palestinian flags, chanting against the state of Israel. Campus security and the Irish police were not able to disband the protest and canceled the event for security reasons. Police prevented a parade by a terrorist group in an East Jerusalem neighborhood that was aimed at showing solidarity with terrorists. Additionally, a celebration tent erected on a soccer field in the volatile neighborhood of Isawiya to celebrate a terrorist being released from prison was taken down by police. Both stopping the parade organized by the Democratic Front for the Liberation of Palestine and dismantling the tent were under an order issued by Jerusalem District Police Commander Major General Yoram Halevi. Police said that 6 residents of Isawiya were arrested for membership in a terror group, disturbing the peace, and conspiracy to commit a crime. During searches yesterday, officers uncovered illegal weapons including an M16 rifle, a Carl Gustav submachine gun, bullet magazines, commando knives, costumes, military uniforms, masks, Palestinian flags, sound equipment, banners, and posters. Environmental Protection Minister Zev Elkin said today that he would not renew the permit to operate the Haifa ammonia storage facility. Elkin said in a statement that he reached his decision, quote, "in light of the fact that there is no solution on the horizon," end quote, and because the tank places the public and the environment in danger which we cannot abide. He also criticized the Haifa Group, a fertilizer producer that operates the tank, for failing to pursue alternatives. The previous Environment Minister Avi Gabay had recommended that the facility be relocated to the southern Negev desert. A report commissioned by the city found that the port city's ammonia operations posed a serious risk to the population. The report said that if ruptured, the vast ammonia storage tank would suffocate 16,000 victims under a toxic cloud. It warned that the tank could fall apart tomorrow morning. On Monday, 55-year-old senior Palestinian journalist Omar Nazal was released from incarceration after spending nearly a year in Israeli prison. Though never being charged for breaking the law, he was accused of being a member of the Popular Front for the Liberation of Palestine, or PFLP, considered to be a terrorist organization by Israel, the United States, and the EU. Prior to his arrest last April, he had been scheduled to attend a gathering of the European Federation of Journalists in Bosnia. Nazal had been a reporter for Palestine Today, a TV station, which Israel claims had been affiliated with the Islamic Jihad terror group. However, last year he quit the TV station shortly before it was shut down by the government. Though Nazal has been released, the Palestinian Journalists Syndicate claims that there are still around 20 or so journalists being detained under Israel's controversial administrative detention law. Under this law, the state reserves the right to intern terror suspects for indefinite periods of time without charges. The United Nations frequently called on Israel to either charge or release the roughly 350 prisoners being held under the law. If it sounds like a stampede, shakes like a stampede, and probably smells like a stampede, then it's probably the 40,000 runners set to take part in this year's Tel Aviv Samsung Marathon on February 24th. Among the participants are over 1,500 from abroad, and well over 150,000 people are expected to attend as spectators. Split up into 6 different tracks, the marathon includes a full marathon at 42 kilometers, a half marathon at 21, a 10K, a 5K, a hand cycle race for special needs athletes, and 2 short courses of 1K and 420 meters for kids. Maybe most exciting though is that this year, aside from the inclusive options, is a $40,000 grand prize. The money is set to go to any runner who completes the track in under 2 hours, 7 minutes, and 59 seconds, thus breaking the current Tel Aviv marathon record of 2 hours, 10 minutes, and 30 seconds set last year by William Kiprono Yagon from Kenya. The main event will begin from the Tel Aviv Convention Center, and the children's event will be held 2 days prior at the Sarona Entertainment Complex. That's all for now. Stay tuned on ILTV.tv for our main daily broadcast playing after this. I'm Aaron Porras, and see you next time with our morning briefing from Israel at 8 a.m. Eastern Time.